Alright. So this is like the 30-second or 1-minute prelude before I start the stream. I'm going to tab over to the Battle Network menu. And I want to hear the audio. I heard the audio twice, so that means it's working. Alright. Switching to the menu. Alright. TLDR for the beginning of the stream. OBS fucked me in the last session. So I'm starting over and I'm gonna use Buster Max mode to skip, like, and get back the 2 or 3 hours of progress I lost. This is probably going to be really too quick for the people at the beginning, but it's like, yeah, I lost all my audio, like all my audio was muted yesterday, so I have to do the beginning of the game all over again, plus the progress I made after the first boss. Fun. Yes, we know. I already learned how to do all this yesterday. Yes. And then, yeah, that's the Buster Max is just, Buster Max just basically makes your Mega Buster one-shot everything. I wonder if that means I can technically use the... Because this is teaching you how to, like, you can delay a turn and get more chips. Yeah, you can just, like... This basically lets you skip some of the tutorials, too, so that's good. Oops. Now, the real question is, does this work on the bosses? I'll equip one just for show. Okay. Okay, Buster Max doesn't immediately defeat the bosses. Then there's this. Then I have to do the quest where I help Glide find the program. So I'm guessing, so I was under the assumption that the Buster Max mode made it so that your Mega Buster instantly killed everything. But apparently that's not the case. It's actually just, it makes your Mega Buster, let me see. Yeah, my actual in-game stats are not the same. It just overrides, like, the thing that makes your Mega Buster do damage, and I think, because when I fought Gutsman, it only did 100 damage. So it's not quite as overpowered as I thought it was going to be, but at least it lets me, like, bypass all of these random battles and, like, make them very fast. Which is, like, the main thing I wanted to do, because it's like, I don't want to, like, sit here and, like, go through these long battles again. Okay, that's probably the one downside, is that, I barely have any Zenny. I'm also probably only going to stream for like 2 hours, because I kind of just want to get back to where I was. I think what they should have done is they should have just done a thing that all the Final Fantasy remasters do, where you can just turn off random encounters. Like, the Buster Max mode, like, helps, but it's like, you still have to basically stop and do these random battles. Also, I think they purposely made it so that even though you're using the Buster Max, you can't get an S rank, because I got an achievement yesterday for getting an S rank. I guess the game is taking into account I'm using Buster Max. Because of how fast I'm killing everything, I thought I would have gotten another S rank, but I guess they took that into account. I've already forgotten where I'm supposed to find that lost program. Probably going forward, I was originally going to try not to use Buster Max for this game, but like this game, I have been told by many people the first Battle Network is the worst aged one. So I am probably going to keep it on, except for bosses. I will fight the bosses legit, but these random battles, I'm probably going to keep Buster Max on because there's these random encounters, there's just too many of them. Like, this game has an absurd, like, random encounter rate. Which, hopefully, I think it's probably fixed in all of the other Battle Network games. Well, the random encounter rate, probably not, but... Like, yeah, honestly, they should have just given us a no encounter option when you just want to go from point A to point B and you don't want to do random encounters, because the Buster Max thing, the Buster Max mode only really helps so much. But I probably won't have to do it for the other 5 Battle Network games. I'll probably be able to play those games without using the Buster Max mode. Also, that really sucks that you don't always get money from random battles. Also, I did check the stream earlier. My audio should be playing, so if anyone is watching, let me know if the audio's not playing. Also, yeah, this is, like, making more of the case of, like, yeah, I should probably keep Buster Max on for anything that's random battles and then not do it for bosses. Because, like, look how many random encounters I just got. Like, I get it, they want you to have Zenny to buy stuff, but it's like, Jesus. The only exception I'm making for the bosses is that I'm gonna use Buster Max on Fireman and Numberman, because I already beat them yesterday. And I mainly just want to get back to where I was before. But obviously with the audio still in. Alright, Fireman, time to die again. Okay, so for bosses, it literally, it only does 100 damage, and it also, like, stun locks them, so, like, they basically can't do anything, so that's nice. Hooey! Save. Clip, clop, clip, clop. I'm also gonna have to, like, try to remember the answers for, like, the different locks in this part of the game. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Well, this is already going significantly faster than yesterday, but also, like, again, the Buster Max mode is helping. It'd be nice if the game kept giving me Zenny for every random battle, but I know it's not gonna do that. Isn't there a setting button config? Can I, like, change it to where I don't have to press B to sprint? Oh, thank you, Terry. Also, yeah, I started over, Terry, if you can hear me. I'm just using Buster Max mode to, like, speed run back to where I was. Because, I honestly kind of wish, instead of Buster Max, they just gave you the option to turn off random encounters. Like a lot of other modern RPG, like, ports. But... there was definitely no stream yesterday. There was definitely no stream where you could only hear me, and not the game, and none of the cool music playing. Like, I do appreciate that I don't have to think when I get the random encounters, but I also wish I could just turn them off so I could just progress through the story really fast. I already know it's 30. Yeah, that's something early in the game I know they wouldn't just randomize. This one has none, so I have to guess the... If I remember correctly, this is also the same. First digit failure. This is probably randomized. Because I want to be able to get, like, the 2 power-ups that I bought yesterday. Number of doors, it's 15. I think that's progress. This one is, too low. Too low. Second digit failure. Okay. Too high. HP memory. I also remembered I'm also probably going to use Buster Max on the second Gutsman fight, because I also beat him yesterday first try, so I am just going to use Buster Max to speed through all of this shit. I just wish there was a map so I could see where I'm going so I don't waste time going down dead-end hallways. I probably should have moved land over to near the AV room. I will say, though, I'm starting to see why this would be more fun on an actual Game Boy Advance, which is what this originally came out on. Too low. Too low. Too low. Second digit failure. First digit decreased. It was increased, though. Oh no, yeah, I forgot. Now I remember. I have to go through this door. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a battle chip in here. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this car has something in it. This is probably the part that's gonna take me a bit because I just barely did this yesterday. I don't quite remember the series of events I'm supposed to go through to find the chip that Dex wants to battle him. They think it's just literally you gotta get a HP recover 50 and give it to him. Alright. That was the one downside of... That was the one upside. Is like, I don't really care about the rapid. I just want the Buster to do more damage when I turn off Buster Max, so... Oh, it did increase. That did more than 100. It must exponentially do it based on how strong my Buster already is in game. Because the bosses, I was doing 100 per hit. That time it did more. Go to my folder really quick so I can, Alright, if I remember correctly, this is where I stopped yesterday when I found out that, like, my audio wasn't working. So, I'm gonna go and turn Buster Max off. However, what I'm gonna do is if I end up, like, having to constantly do random battles, I'll just turn it on when I just need to get from point A to point B. And, like, I'll basically use it just for random battles, and then I'll turn it off right before I fight bosses. Because I don't want to completely just destroy the challenge in the game. means I can go here. Just gonna go ahead and save really quick. That's at least a nice thing about this game, is that your health recovers after every battle. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I got to that Muse Link thing, and then I found out that my audio was muted. Oh, he is a big guy. Stone Man. That's Stone Man? Oh, jeez. I'll add, because I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh! What the fuck is that? Ah! Don't shoot me. Did it. All right, let's save. Government complex. Why can't I go on the grass? Wait. Not yet. I don't know who she has, and I don't want to... I'm gonna save, because I might die. Woodman. Bro, why is he so big? Okay, yeah. Oh. I don't get a game over? I thought I would just get a game over. No! No, I walked into it. I feel like he specifically just gave me a good pattern. Ow. No, he can heal himself? That's fucked up! I know I can beat him. I just gotta... I did it! Woodman defeated. Jack import, you say? A bubbler. I'm still gonna look around. Now I'm heading home. HP memory, power up. One month has passed. So thirsty. Alright, I'm going to class. Oh, well, Gutsman can't hit me if he can't get to me. No water. Oh god, I should have done that. No, the game crashed! You're telling me the Mega Man Legacy Collection the Battle Network Legacy Collection can crash? That is some bullshit. A good thing it saved, like, a good thing it saves when you go to bed for the day, so you don't, like, lose progress.
Have any dreams? Us robots mostly dream of electric sheep. All right, let's go.
You're telling me that this collection can crash? One month has passed. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, thank goodness I didn't, like, actually lose any progress, but, like... This is a collection of Game Boy Advance games. How the hell does a collection like this crash? I think what I'll do is, I'm getting close to, like, where I was gonna probably stop anyway, so, I'll just walk up to the entrance to remember, gonna save. And then, that's probably it for now. End stream. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds for this to cut off so it doesn't get completely cut off.